So now exprimer l'obligation. So we are going to express these in the form of an obligation. So we know to write an obligation, the form is il faut plus the infinitive of the verb. So now dépêchons-nous. So the sentence begins with il faut. Now dépêchons-nous. We know that it is reflexive. So il faut. We have to write it in the infinitive form. So it becomes se dépêcher. Se dépêcher. Tournons à droite. Tournons à droite. The sentence begins with il faut, and the verb is tourner. To write it in the infinitive, it becomes tourner. Tourner à droite. Il faut tourner à droite. Continuons. So this one, the verb is continuons. Il faut, and the infinitive form of the verb is continuer. Continuer. So we just take the verb il faut plus the verb in the infinitive form. Now the next sentence, ne restons pas ici. Ne restons pas ici. Now it is negative, and we know when there are two verbs in a particular sentence, we have to add ne and pas before the first verb. So we will have the first verb will be conjugated, the second verb will be in the infinitive form. So for any sentence, that is how it is formed. So now we write il. Now for is also a verb. So this ne and pas will come for. Il ne faut pas. Il ne faut pas, and the verb is restons. In the infinitive it is rester. Il ne faut pas rester ici. So we should not get confused here. When the sentence is negative, the ne and the pas needs to be applied for. So to remember this, in any simple sentence, when there are two verbs and we want to make it negative, we always apply the ne and the pas to the first verb. So in most cases, that is how it is formed. Now the next sentence, ne prenons pas ce chemin. Ne prenons pas ce chemin. Now again, the sentence is negative. So il ne faut pas and the verb is prenons. The infinitive form is prendre. Il ne faut pas prendre ce chemin. And now the last sentence is a repetition from the previous exercise. So achetez un paquet du sucre et n'oubliez pas le lait. So far we've seen when the sentence is positive, how to write, and when the sentence is negative. Now when we have a positive and a negative statement in the same sentence, how do we write the obligation? So let us first write for the first sentence. Since it is positive, il faut, and the verb here is acheter. The infinitive form is acheter. Il faut acheter un paquet du sucre et. Now the second part of the sentence is negative. So il ne faut pas Il ne faut pas, and the verb is oublier. Il ne faut pas oublier le lait. So in the previous exercise, I did not explain this because we had not yet practiced the negative. So now you know how to write a sentence in the obligation when it is positive and also when it is negative. And finally, you know how to write it when a sentence has a positive and a negative statement. So when there is a negative statement, the ne and the pas should be applied to for. So that is how we write the obligation.